as anticipated, I have full faith and confidence in the people of the state, and we look forward for their mandate.
Will TMC come out with the magic number?
We're looking for that. I think uh, it's been something which is beyond our expected pulse of which is quite palpable across the state as we travel far and wide across the state and connected with the people. You have seen it for yourself. The TMC flag flying high almost everywhere.
So, in case alliance is needed, which parties TMC will ally with?
Let's look at the political dynamics that will unfold after the mandate of the people, and let's respect the mandate of the people.
Well, sir, in Meghalaya, it has always been seen that election is always a gentleman's game, but this time we have seen war of words between parties, between leaders, between the Sangmas. So, what do you feel about it? Was it only a political narrative during election which will evaporate after the polls?
It is not. It is not. If you reconnect with the preceding years, post 2018 election, you will see that whether it is outside the house or inside the assembly, there has been uh, persistent effort from the side of the opposition to draw the attention of the government, to take cognizance of issues involving the interests of the people, involving the interests of the state. But there has been, and the usual prompt denial from the side of the government pertaining to various issues of alleged irregularities, alleged corruptions in respect of implementation of number of important projects which affects the lives of the people and which has a bearing on the overall progress and prosperity of the state. You have seen it all through these 5 years. These 5 years have been a year where there has been multiple issues which revolved around instances of the swelling greed of the people who are in authority and of course the instances of alleged corruption. It went on and on and on.
So, what is the number TMC or you are expecting?
The magic number. We are looking forward for the mandate of the people. And I have, as I said, uh, this time for people to realize that the spirit of oneness should come together to restore the glory of this beautiful state.
So, in case you need an alliance, will the Sangmas come together post elections?
Well, look at the way things are. Uh, let's be let's walk the talk. Okay, I don't want to say that. Okay, I don't want to engage in that attitude of holier than thou. But the fact is that the present incumbent government, led by the incumbent chief minister, is neck deep in alleged corruption of unprecedented scale. You know, tell me one thing: which nation which has been corrupt has been able to sustain democracy and have not subjected their people to an agonizing, kind of experience that they have gone through. The level of irregularities and alleged corruption that has taken place across the state cannot happen, could not have happened, unless there is a patronage from the people in authority. Therefore, we would like to insulate ourselves. I think the core values that we hold them close to our heart will guide our further action and decision.
So, whom do you think will be a main opponent in this election?
In Khasils, it's the regional parties. In Garoils, it's the NPP.
BJP not a factor?
BJP in some pockets, one or two. That's all.
And what about your old party, Congress?
Congress party has, because we have not have gone aggressively or hammer and tongs against Congress, the grand old party. So the pockets which have existed there can definitely regenerate and show their presence, and it is there. Palpable presence is there in some pockets.
Thank you very much. That was the former Chief Minister of Meghalaya and TMC leader Dr. Mukul Sangma speaking exclusively to Northeast Live. Reporting from Ampati with Carperson Novo, this is Arindam Das for Northeast Live.
All right, viewers, so that was former Chief Minister and TMC leader Mukul Sangma already cast his vote. All right, and now I cut across live to my colleague Aaron Linder, who is right there in Shillong. So, Aaron, where are you at this point in time? How's the mood? So, already, of 44.73% vote has been cast in Meghalaya. So, what do you see around you right now, Aaron?
Exactly, you're correct, Pooja. Well, polling is still underway here in Meghalaya. So, in just less than a couple of hours, the entire polling process will come to an end. So, till now, what we've done is we woke up early, stepped outside of our house, and went to polling booths just to get a sense of what is happening in polling stations across East Khasi Hills that we are stationed at the moment. So, I visited a few polling stations this morning, and what's endearing to see is that people have come out of their houses, made an effort to go and exercise their franchise. We encountered and met the elderly in their late 70s, in their late 80s, all stepping out of their houses, and that too early in the morning. We also spoke to first timers who've casted their votes, and all of them have taken home certificates. So it was indeed a brilliant experience for the first timers. So we also had the opportunity to speak to some of the candidates, and some of them exuded confidence that they will take it all again this time. Some of them are still apprehensive of the numbers, others still feel that they have. Rivals in their own constituencies. Now, having said that, when we look at new parties, like let's say the VPP, they are again confident that they would somehow spring up a surprise this time around. And like I said, in less than 2 hours from now, the voting will get over. And from here, we will head to the strong room where all the EVMs would be kept until the counting. So, as of now, the situation is under control. We've not received any information on any untoward incidents. So, the CEO's office and its team does deserve a pat on their shoulders for now. Priya.
Yeah.
हाँ, एरोन, हम आपसे जानना चाहते हैं, आपने कहा कि जो फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर्स हैं उनमें वो पहले सर्टिफिकेट लेकर गए। इसी तरह से जो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने जो तैयारी की थी फर्स्ट टाइम वोटर्स या अर्ली वोटर्स उनको सर्टिफिकेट देना, कितना एक्साइटमेंट वहां के वोटर्स में आपने देखा है? क्योंकि अब से कुछ देर बाद वोटिंग खत्म हो जाएगी, लेकिन एक्साइटमेंट कितना रहा?
Oh, well, there's a lot of excitement. Like I said, everybody wanted to move out of the house early to complete the process because they all want to avoid that rush. And, it's very rare to see people when they see a camera and they're all excited and, wave at it. So those moments are priceless because most of the time you keep a camera in front of people, they shy away. But this time it was very different. So you can actually sense it in the mood. And a few of them that we talked, let's say off camera, I've also expressed the fact that, it is indeed a great opportunity for them. There is that sense of empowerment that you can feel from all of them. So now I've casted my vote myself as well. So in the polling booth that I went, like I said, the arrangements was just in place in the sense that I didn't even take more than 5 minutes to complete it. So everything was well sorted out. So in terms of the excitement, yes, the crowd did show up. But of course, post 12 o'clock, it did subside a little bit. But for now, we need to wait and watch what the polling percentage would be at exactly 4 o'clock. Ravindra.
All right, Aaron Lindo, thank you so much for all those details. We'll come back to in our later bulletins. But viewers, now it's time for a very short commercial break. Stay tuned.
মায়ে নিজ হাতেৰে মঠি উলিওৱা ঘিৰ দৰে সুস্বাদু আৰু স্বাস্থ্যসন্মত পতঞ্জলি গাই গৰুৰ দেশী ঘি খাওক, নিজৰ পৰিয়ালক ভেজালকৰণৰ বিহৰ পৰা ৰক্ষা কৰক।
News to keep you ahead.